to now introduce Dr. Carolyn Brookfield. At the end of the presentation, there will be time for Q&A, so please write your questions in the chat.
And you might also wonder why a veterinarian is speaking to women in business about uncertainty and creativity. Well, I'll let you off the hook. When I was in kindergarten, I was a creative genius. Now, don't be too impressed because all of you were creative geniuses when you were in kindergarten. 98% of kindergartners are considered in the creative genius mode of the assessment test. And then I'd always loved animals, and as I grew up, I was kind of predestined to become a veterinarian. When I got to high school, I developed a love of performance. I loved improv, acting, makeup. I loved photography. I was at a crossroads. I felt like I was walking between art and science, and I had to choose. I didn't know what to do. So I thought about it, and I didn't really think I had the talent to become an actor to pay my bills. I had no real idea how to become a cinematographer. So despite veterinary medicine being one of the most competitive programs, it seemed like the easier choice. And I've been a vet for 24 years now. And I don't know about you, but after I've been a vet for about 10 years or so, I started to feel a little unsettled. And it didn't make any sense because I knew I was competent in my career. I felt like I knew what I was doing every day. I was comfortable, but there was something kind of missing. And so I started to build a business, and I really loved the creative process of building a website and an online offering and products and services. And I kept going with that and engaging with my creative more. I joined an improv group. I did stand-up comedy. I built a jewelry business. And I just felt like that gave me a lot of motivation and it gave me a lot of joy in my life. But I didn't tell my vet friends about it because I thought they thought it was weird. And some of them did think it was weird. Why do you have a jewelry business? But more often than not, I discovered that people were more interested in the creative things that I did. And they shared that they had creative outlets that they missed doing, that they had been doing as kids or as young adults that they don't do anymore. When I started running my workshops and programs, one of my early attendees joined a choir after my creative resilience workshop. And she said it was instrumental to her happiness in a very difficult period of life. 8 years old, we had a big dump of snow, and I wanted to go tobogganing. Nobody else wanted to go with me. I didn't want to walk like 15 minutes by myself to the tobogganing hill, so I had an epiphany. I was gonna toboggan down the sidewalk of my street, which was on quite a steep hill. So I trudge up the hill with my sled, and I get to the top, and I'm like, I'm ready to go. So I get on the sled, I push off, I start building up speed, the wind's through my hair. I think I'm a genius. Then all of a sudden I look, oh no, I forgot about the road that T-junctioned with my road, which was actually quite a busy road. I'm seeing the cars zooming back and forth on there. I'm starting to feel uncertain. I feel a little bit panicked. And then I realize I had forgotten to secure the strings before I started going down the hill. So those strings were now stuck under the toboggan. I'm careening down the hill out of control. I'm feeling uncertain. I didn't know what to do. Well, what would you have done? Even if you've never tobogganed before, sometimes that means you have better ideas. What would you have done in my situation? Give me some suggestions.
Rolled over.
Rolled over, like, fall, yeah. Bail, right? Jump.
Jumped off.
Jumped off. Anything else?
Dug my feet in.
Dug your feet in? Yeah, like to slow yourself down. That would have been a good idea.
Lean your weight into the slope.
Oh yeah, lean, like to try to turn my weight. Yeah, that would have been smart. I didn't do any of those things.
Hope to navigate through
Scream.
the
I would be
cars.
screaming.
Screaming, yeah,
Get out of
screaming.
the way.
I probably was screaming. Somebody else had something? What else is that?
Well, I said just attempt to navigate through the cars.
Oh yeah, I could have just gone with it, right? Just like hold on for dear life and hope for the best and try to go between the cars. I did none of those things. So I was feeling uncertain, and when we're feeling uncertain and we have added pressures of urgency and when our life's at stake, it amplifies. So I went to a disempowered brain and I panicked. And I thought, well, every other time I toboggan, I've had the strings. So I guess I just need to get the strings. So I did. I literally leaned over the front of the toboggan as it was hurtling down the hill, which is probably why I became a veterinarian and not a physicist. I leaned over and I grabbed the strings and I tried to pull them out from under the toboggan, and bang, got toboggan straight to the face. So I don't want you to get a figurative toboggan to your face in your life or business. So if we're able to see that we're feeling uncertain and understand how that affects our decision making, then maybe we won't get smashed in the face with a toboggan. I was only 8 years old or something too, so give me a break. People think of creativity as artistic, right? So we think of creativity as like painting or performance or writing, but everyday creativity, which is what I focus on, can be gardening. It can be making pretzels, or this contraption for strawberries on my fence that failed completely, which is what part of creativity is all about, is trying things and failing. But if you don't know what to do and you can't remember what dance stands for, you can actually just dance. And to the barking dog.
That's Maverick.
Is it Maverick? Yeah. Bring Maverick to dance with us, because we're going to end us off with a dance. Don't make me do it myself, because if I can dance in front of there, that's it.